Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Borderlands 3. In today's video, we are going to focus on getting Pestilence, which is a COV pistol, I believe, that drops off of the crew challenge targets Heckle and Hyde. We are on the Jacobs estate on Eden 6, and we teleported right into the fast travel station here on the map. It's a short walk from there. Hopefully we get some pretty good luck on that drop like we did in the last one. But we were farming this guy. That was actually a really short run. That wasn't that bad at all. A zealot spawned here, a few zealots. Here they come, they're above me. Hello, Heckle. Now he's a Goliath, so can we shoot his helmet off and power him up? Maybe he just gets powered up all the time. Oh, he pulled out a tire. He's throwing tires at me. Do you have any more friends, bud? Or was that it? Well, he didn't drop much of anything. Let's give it another try. Like, he barely dropped anything. Like, nothing. The good news is we kind of just spawn right here, which is really nice. Hey, bud. We'll just try to burst him down this time. We're not playing any games this time, Mr. Heckle. Like, look at that. He dropped ammo. That was it. Heckle dropped the melty cheap pestilence. That is what we were after. It was on our third attempt. I really wasn't even sure if I thought maybe there was more going on here. I thought maybe we would encounter two different people because it says Heckle or Hyde can drop this. But the melty cheap pestilence, that's 465 damage, 52% accuracy, 58% handling, a repair time because it's a COV weapon, and they don't reload, they repair of 5.3 seconds. Fire rate 10.4, very fast firing pistol, that is for sure. And it takes 79 roughly shots before the weapon has to be repaired. It's going to do 464 damage per second with an 18% chance of actually applying the radiation status effect. Go forth, conquering, and to conquer. It does do plus 21% critical hit damage, 20% weapon charge speed. Oh, so it does have a charge. And a reload speed increase. Does that mean it's also going to repair faster? I'm not sure. So I don't think we've actually shown off very many COV weapons because I typically don't use them. I have an idea. Let's just go ahead and reset and we can fight that guy again. It certainly looks really cool. It's glowing on a lot of different sides. It has that bike chain around a gear on the right. Oh, and that rotates as you fire the gun. That's certainly really cool looking. Now, as you may have seen, as we fire the weapon, it builds up heat down at the bottom right, and then that heat is dispelled over time. If you shoot too much, the gun will, quote, break, and then you have to repair it. So, whoa! Pretty good damage. Whoa, we killed him! Fantastic damage on this. I think mainly because the fire rate is so high. We talked about it last video, I believe, but these super fast fire rate guns pair so very well with Indiscriminate in the Siren's Fist of Elements tree because it's just going to be popping those bullets off in damn near every direction. So you can focus a single target like that guy and end up killing someone else completely on accident, like the actual assassination target here. I don't normally do this, but I thought I would see how this weapon looks with a different skin placed on it. Like, does it change the color of the glowy stuff? No, it doesn't, so that stays yellow. But we can make this thing look pretty cool, man. We can make it look pretty cool. Dang, dude. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So the sights on it aren't anything to write home about. You're getting iron sights. The weapon handling, I mean, obviously it does have a pretty big kick there. The gun just broke and we had to cool it off. And as it broke, you can see we're taking that radiation damage. Oh, God. And because we're a siren... hey, thanks. Thank you so much. Because we're a siren and we have that incredible status effect damage, it ended up killing us. It ended up killing us pretty bad. So it does have the same ammunition as our normal pistols, 1,000 capacity. The difference is that we cannot let this reload. I have 4 pistols equipped. It's been a long day of farming, dude. Holy crap, look at that. So remember, the radiation status effect causes enemies to take 50% more damage. And when they explode, when they die, they also explode, dealing damage to enemies that were nearby to them. So that adds up quite a bit. What I wanted to see there, oh fuck, we're gonna die again. What I wanted to see there was if the gun would automatically reload with the, I think it's the Dread talent, is that what that's called? I should know by now. Yeah, the Dread talent. I don't think it did. Let's get some heat built up on this thing and then we can try. Of course, this is an irradiated enemy here. But even being irradiated, that guy died super duper fast. Okay, we got a thieving jabber here. We're looking at the heat on our gun. It looks like it exploded into us instead of being reloaded, instead of being cooled off. I'll test it one more time. Like I said, I don't really use COV weapons very often, so I don't know how that interaction works, even on a normal gun, much less a legendary one. All right, we'll pick up the badass. We're looking at the heat on the weapon. Hopefully we'll be able to kill him in time. We do. So the Dread talent does absolutely nothing for COV weapons. That is worth noting. Usually, I rely on this talent for especially a lot of these pistols that we've been showing off in the last few videos to make the damage really efficient. So, for instance, this, what was this, Amazing Grace that we got a couple videos ago? Obviously, you can go back and learn more about this weapon if you would like to. One of the ways that we were making it more efficient is just by allowing the Dread to kill the target, or allowing the Dread to reload our ammunition when we kill a target. That way we don't have to get headshots each time, and we're still going back to that full magazine. And as you can see, that works God, this gun does a lot of damage. That works extremely well. So it's really weird to have that interaction not be a thing on COV weapons. I just don't like the whole heat buildup mechanic in general. I wonder if we could come up with something to make that work a little bit better, for maybe for Moze or something. Moze is still the only other character I have. I've recorded a ton of videos today. Tomorrow I'm going to start leveling up my 3rd character in Borderlands so we can get a better understanding of how guns might fit into even more talent builds. But as of right now, this is what I'm working with. Wait, am I done? Is there a Predator up? Fucking Predators, dude. Did you think we were going to take a look at a weapon and not go to the Holy Broadcast Center? You're out of your mind! Okay, so some things I've learned already. By the way, I think, can I? Are we? One more point. One more point. Max health, no. Luck, please. Thank you. I wonder how much an effect luck actually has on making these farming videos go by faster. So, one thing I want to point out, with the green talent build, the bottomless mags for Moze, this bottom talent, what it does is it regenerates ammo to your currently equipped magazine. And one thing I wanted to see was, does that actually lower the heat of a COV weapon? Because the amount of heat buildup is essentially your magazine size on this weapon, right? No, it doesn't seem like it does. It seems like it's going to be building up at the same rate as before. As you can see, we're at full maximum heat right now, and we need to wait for this thing to cool off. That being said, the gun damage on this weapon is fantastic, and it has an extremely good fire rate. So, I mean, I don't feel bad for using this weapon at all. And it should be said that if you do want to use COV weapons, the easiest way to avoid the gun overheating and killing your character... That was a giant rocket being shot at me. Oh, and my gun overheating. It was both. The easiest way to avoid that is when the gun is about to overheat, you just swap to something else for a second, and you let that gun cool off. And, I mean, that's not that big of a deal. This means that if you get your weapon swap speed talent here, the Scrappy in the green tree, that means you can swap out away from this weapon a little faster, and maybe that'll streamline the experience a little bit more. What you're seeing now is on Mayhem 3. Previously, I was playing on Mayhem 1. So the gun scales up really well on characters that deal mostly gun damage. We are getting all of our ammunition back very, very quickly. That is a thing, as you could see. And if your gun ever explodes while you're playing Moe's, assuming you actually apply your fucking weapon things, you can just hop into your mech, and then that'll stop you from taking that radiation damage on your shields for at least a second. You know what I mean? It'll basically give you immunity to that effect, assuming your mech is charged. All in all, super duper fast firing weapon. I certainly don't hate it at all. I think it could be really, really good. I did prefer using it on my Siren much more than I do on Moe's, even though Moe's has dedicated gun builds. I think it fit into my Siren setup a little bit easier. All in all, first COV weapon that I've ever been like, you know what? I might use it. Every time I've used a COV weapon in the past, I put it away just about as fast as I picked it up. So there is definitely something to be said there. I don't know, just kind of having to wait for stuff to cool off is a weird mechanic for me. It's hard to complain about the damage that this is dealing, though. I thought maybe this would help as well, the redistribution. I have a class mod that buffs redistribution even higher. I mean, I guess we can double check that really fast just to be thorough, just to make sure. It is giving us ammo back, but it's not affecting the heat of the gun at all. The heat is still the main limiting factor. And that's still the main cooldown stopping us from using this weapon just all the time. But yeah, with redistribution, ammo at least is not a problem with this at all. And with the town at the bottom of the tree, I guess both of those are contributing to this. If this was, I think this Pestilence only comes in radiation. But if this, ooh, now we're theory crafting. We have the transformer. We covered this a few videos ago. Any shock damage you take is going to be recharged to your shields. If I can get electricity COV weapon and just fire that nonstop, then every time the gun blows up from overheating, I don't even know if an electricity COV weapon's a thing, just for the record. We're just theory crafting. Every time this thing blows up from this constant fire, it would fully heal our shields as well. Dude. That might be the ticket. That might be the way to go. As you can see, even on Mayhem 3, the damage on this is really, really good. So if you enjoy this kind of playstyle, this could fit into your arsenal super duper easy as far as I am concerned. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, then please, please, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you would like to see more Borderlands 3 content, consider subscribing. And if you want to see all of it, please be sure to hit the bell. I hate that it's a thing just as much as you hate hearing about it from every YouTuber. Don't you worry. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. I'll see you again very soon.